Hey there guys, this is Area 51 again, back to you with another how-to video, and today we're going to look at Hackencast.com. It's Hackandcast.com, and you can go ahead and register with my link down below in the comments section, or you can actually register right now if you want to. Like I said, just go over to Hackandcast.com. Click register, make your own username, make your own password, email, all that good stuff, and go ahead and click login. Before we log in right now, I just want to show you that this game is pretty small. Adventurers registered is only 3,500. Right now, the total cash prizes paid to date is $26, but that is because it has been reset. Before that, it was quite a bit more. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys that you can make money in this game. I'm going to go ahead and log in, and even if you want to just come to the game to say hello to me and all the other people around, that's cool. The name in game is Area 51. Today we're going to show you a little bit on how you can make money in this game. Now the first thing that you want to know is that there's only 13 people online right now. That makes it a little bit easier, but also a little bit harder. That means that when you first start out, you're going to be on the bottom chain, so don't expect money right away. It might take a month or two, but as soon as you start going, you could be earning $40, $50 a month, even more once the game gets bigger. So right now we're going to show you the main three currencies that I guess you could call in the game. The first one is gold. Gold is important because no matter what, you're always going to be wanting to buy something. What do you use? Use gold. Gold used to buy paynite. Paynite, let's talk about that one. That's the next one and probably the most important that is on this currency list. Now if you scroll over paynite, it says the most coveted and sacred form of currency in Hackencast, used for character upgrades, double gold and double experience, and more. Paynite can also be used to get drop boosts, whatever you want. Paynite can be purchased or found. So you can buy paynite. It's about 10 cents per paynite. They have a $5 deal, which is about 50 paynite. Or you can also try this thing that is called destroying items. Now when you go over here, you can go on equipment. I don't have any items right now, but I could start destroying stuff. Let's see if there's anything in my inventory that I can destroy. Let's go ahead and destroy this. It's not that great anyway. So you're going to go ahead and click on this. You're going to go destroy for paynite or gems. Now you have destroyed the Sibylgon Helm of Attack and received 1 paynite. Now the other thing that you can get is 25 gems. Now I want to tell you right now that it's not exactly always going to be paynite. You might get gems. Right now I think there is about 4 or 5 different weapon types. There's a blue, which are these ones. There's a green, which are these ones. There's a yellow and a purple as well. Now each one gives you more and more paynite, but also gives you more and more gems if you don't break it correctly. There's no way to break it correctly or wrong. It's just a random number that's thrown out, and then it's a random generated number, RNGs, so it's pretty much just luck. Right now, blue is worth 1 paynite or 25 gems. Green is worth 2 paynite, 50 gems. Yellows, which I can't break this one because this is something that you don't want to break. It's something really good. Is either worth 3 paynite or 75 gems. And then I think there's a purple, which is usually legendary gear. Now let's go ahead and look at the legendary gear. I believe it's under the auctions right now. Legendary gear is purple and usually has outstanding amounts of stat boost. Now the only way that you can get legendary gear is usually by buying it in the auction or getting it from a beast drop. The first thing that I want to talk about, besides for all these currencies, next is how to make money. How do you make money on this game, and how do you start? First you want to start by clicking on main. Then after you click on main and it loads for a second, you're going to want to click battle monsters. First go ahead and set your level to whatever you can start beating with 1 hit. If you can't beat it in 1 hit, don't battle it. It's wasting your time, it's wasting everybody else's time, and you might as well just stop. So what do you do now? Well, this is an auto battling system. As you can see up in this top right hand corner, it says autos remaining 58. Now when a new player like you, when you first start out, you are not going to have 58, 60, 100 autos until you start upgrading stuff. You'll start out at about 10, if I remember correctly. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to know is, how do you get equipment? Well, you get equipment from battling these monsters. You don't get one equipment for every battled monster. You get one equipment for about 100 monsters, sometimes less. So what you want to really think about is, this game does take time. Now, is it worth your time? Yeah, I mean, if you're a 14, 15-year-old kid that's just wanting to make a little bit of money here and there, in a month you could probably bring in, about $40 if you're really good at this game and put some really good effort into it. Now, you're talking 2 months, that's a brand new Xbox 360 game, or a brand new PC game, or you could even put it right back into the website itself and bring up a whole bunch of other more enthusiastic things and give the mods and the admins even more reason to try and develop better and better things to make you win more and more money. Now, the whole reason I do this game and the whole reason I really think about advertising for this game is not because I want to make myself money. I want to make sure that the admin here, who has been great to this game and who has been, busting his butt for this game for the last 2 years, is actually going to be able to do something with it, and that it's not just going to flop. The whole reason I say this is because if you look at the top right hand corner, we're going to see 14 people online. That's not a bad number. I'm not trying to dog on the server at all. I'm just saying that this game deserves so much more players and deserves so much more respect. That 3,500 players that we've seen in the beginning should be their average daily gains for new people. So what I'm going to tell you right now is that you can make this game a very, very profitable game. If this game does get bigger, please help me advertise. Please help me get the word out there. This is not my game. Don't think that. If you want to talk to the admin, he's always online, he's always friendly, and he's always willing to talk to people. There's also moderators, as you can see right here. I think a couple of them are online. Kronos is a moderator, as well as Hizar. I don't know if it's Hizar or Hizor, but whatever. It's free to play. You can pay if you want to. You get awesome stuff if you start paying and start donating to the game. But as you can see, I have never donated myself. My rank is a scavenger. Rank scavenger right here. Spend at least $0.00. I've never donated to this game, and I have still made about $15 off of this game that I have actually put back into the website. The reason I did that was because, first of all, they had a really cool pay night offering, which was like 50% off when they did it. So I was like, okay, heck yeah, we're going to do this. So the reason I put all this money back into the game, though, is because the only way to keep this game going is by monthly, as long as they keep their head above water, it's the only way that they can do things, and it's the only way that they're going to keep it running. And off of 14 people, it's really hard to keep a good game running and keep yourself motivated to keep trying to get more and more things into the game. The next thing that we're going to talk about before I have to go is I'm going to start talking about real quickly on quests. Quests is one of the best things that you can start out by doing. So as soon as you start the game, go ahead and click on quests. Click Quest Master, start a quest, then go to main, start battling monsters, and then once you start getting about $10 to $20, $30,000 in the game, I might just have, a little bit of a say and say, you know what, I feel like this person came in here and is really cool, so how about I start using my equipment that I get from my level 500 mobs, and I'll just start giving it to these people instead. I don't want to break it for the pay night. Well, I do, but I'll go ahead and give it to you guys instead, because I like to see players that stay, even if they're not going to donate, players that stay and keep a good player base going. I want to see this number one, or the 14 online, I want to see that to 140 online every single day, all the time. I don't want to see that bank, because at the end of the day, we're just trying to help the developer and make his dreams come true as an admin. So what I'm going to do right now is, anybody that joins under my I guess you could say link, or my registration link, that's going to be at the bottom of this page in the comments section, or even right below in the description. If you start under that one, go ahead and message me. I'll save your name. Not only will I give you some free gear to get you started, but I will also put your name in my next video when I do another how-to video, episode 2, which will probably be on casino auctions and treasure hunts. The next thing that I'm going to show you right now before I go is there's this thing called the beast hunt, and there's also this thing called, let's see if I can find it. Where's it at? Maybe it's under treasure hunt. It's treasure hunt. There it is. Land conquering competitions. Now, what is a land conquering competition and how does it work? The land conquering competition and how it works is simple. You try to you just try to conquer these lands right here. It's an 8x8 grid. Each one costs a certain amount of painite. The ones that have never been conquered before, which are these orangish, pink, whatever you want to call these, that have question marks, these all cost 1 painite. The ones that have a 2, that means the next time you try to conquer this land, it's going to cost you 2 painite. Now, if this were to have a 3, then it would cost you 3 painite. If it has a 4, then it will cost you 4. And if it has a 5, then that means it has been maxed out. That means that you cannot conquer that land, you cannot buy that land, and you cannot get anything on that land, meaning you cannot take it over. Now, what does conquering do? Conquering land is the only way that you can make money on this game, besides for beast hunts. Now, okay, what does that mean exactly? Well, each time you conquer a land, it gives you a number. And when you level up that number, or when you get the next one and the next one, you go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Well, right now, the person in first place, which is Kronos, which is a mod, has 33 lands that have been conquered in this 8x8 grid. Now, he has 33. The person behind him, Daydreamer, which is just another regular player, has 4. So if you wanted to, you could probably easily take second place by taking this Daydreamer person and making yourself one above them at 5. Now all this is you just have to keep battling back and forth as you take each other's land, or take land that is freed, or even take Kronos land if you want to. The next thing is that you want to keep going and going and going, but you also do not want to spend more painite than you're going to win. Now, how do you know how much painite you're going to win? Well, it's really, really hard, and we're going to wait until this top part comes along and it'll say land conquering competition. Now, when you hit the land conquering competition, I believe it's at $1.90 right now. So if you were to take first place in this land conquering competition, you would win $1.90. However, if you win second place, you get 19 painite. Now, since 1 painite equals 10 cents, you're getting the exact same money, but you're getting it through painite instead. So this is what I was talking about by the current beast hunt and land conquering competitions. Now you can go ahead and click land conquering, and it'll tell you how it goes. Prize structure is this right now. H-Tria land conquering prizes is first place is $1.90 cash, which we talked about. Second place is 19 painite. Now you'll notice Sibylgon. What is Sibylgon? You don't worry about Sibylgon right now. Sibylgon is the second world. Think of it as an underworld of H-Tria. Think of H-Tria as the overworld, and Sibylgon pretty much as a living day hell. Sibylgon, what are the differences? Well, a lot of times monsters are a lot stronger there. But now that there's been so many updates, I mean, right now I can go and battle a single monster that is up to level 20,000, I believe. So let's go ahead and see. Right now, we're just gonna have to drag this. That's gonna take way too long. See, now let's count these zeros. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 zeros and then 2 more. So that's 20,000. That's level 20,000. I was battling level 500 and still having trouble one-hitting them. So that just goes to show you how in-depth this game has gone. Now let me show you the leveling system. The leveling system, before I go, this is the last thing I swear, the leveling system. I'll show you how this works. If you go to upgrades and you scroll down, you'll see where it says level unlock. Level sacrificing. Now when you start out, you'll start out as level 1. The highest that you can go to, I believe, is 15. Now, once you hit level 15, or 16, it might be 16. Once you hit level 16, you'll have to sacrifice levels. You can sacrifice 7 levels to unlock 1 additional level, meaning once you get to level 16, and that's your level cap, you'll have to sacrifice 1 level, and you'll go back to level 9. But once you do that, your new level cap is level 17. It continues so far and so far, and just until you get to level 20,000. Now, I've never actually been to level 20,000. My level cap right now is only 364. If you want to, you can actually do this easily by using Paynite to unlock additional levels as well. Now, 15 levels cost 15 Paynite, so that means in $1.50 you can unlock 15 more levels. It used to be the way that if you were a certain level, you could only attack monsters 3 levels higher than you, which took a lot of time to level up. I was attacking level 163 monsters for God knows how long, but now, if you think about it, I can attack level 500 monsters and gain about 6% every single time I battle them in my experience. 6% is quite a bit, even though I'm right now level 160. If I were to go back to my upgrades and sacrifice 70 levels, let's say, right here, and then sacrifice another 70, so now I'm down to level 20. If I go back and I start attacking these monsters again, I'm going to start gaining a lot of experience. As you can see, I'll gain, well, let's see, as soon as I beat this guy right here, I gained a whole level, and almost another, like, 60%, so, or I gained about 80% total. So you gain quite a bit when it comes to this. When I was really low level and I was hitting at level 1000s, even though it was taking me a while, it's taking me 2 or 3 hits and I was losing a lot. But I was gaining 2 or 3 levels at a time when I was such a low level. Once you hit about level 100, you start slowing way down, like you were seeing earlier, where it was only giving me about 6%. But I just wanted to tell you guys, this game is great. There's going to be a lot more new updates that are coming, including guilds, which we haven't even seen yet. I haven't even heard about this. I had been gone from the game for about 3 months, and when I came back, everything had changed. So what I'm really waiting for is more people to join this game so it can actually give the devs, the mods, the admin, and the owner more reason to come to this game every single day and put more and more time into this game. The thing that I would really love to see is this game getting 30 to 40 more people online per day on average. 50 people online all the time is still really low, but I would love to see that much. A good number would be triple digits, but we'll just have to go from 50 and go from there. One last thing before I go, the land conquering competition right now is only $1.90, but you have to remember this resets every single week, and it's only Monday. It's $1.90 on Monday. So that means if you're to even go, let's say, times this by 3, and you're looking at almost $6. You're looking at $5.70. So the next time you think, well, $1.90 isn't very much for a whole week, well, yeah, it's really not. But when you get up to $5 or $6 in a week, and then you take on the beast competitions right here, which I was just told that I believe it takes 25 Paynite in order to enter into the beast competition, which isn't very much. Now think, it probably takes a whole 2 nights to get up to 25 Paynite. But on that 25 Paynite, you can bank in at least, I think it's at 80 Paynite right now if you come in second place, which isn't very hard to do. All you have to do is be online, I would say about 2 to 4 hours a day. Just when it matters, though. You have to be online when it matters. That means at the very end of Sunday, right before the server resets, and on the first day. Because on the first day, you can always get the cheapest land without the land conquering without using a bunch of Paynite. If you start using a bunch of Paynite, you'll start to see decreases in your Paynite, and you'll notice that it's not really worth it anymore. This is Area 51, you guys. I just wanted to say this is a great game. You want to come check it out? It's hackencast.com, HACKANDCAST.com. And my name on here is Area 51. I'll see if the admin can add rebuilt to the end. If not, that's fine. But anyways, guys, come check me out. Come look at all the other people that are online. So many people on here have made so many good friends with me, and that is probably the reason that I stay here for so much time out of my day, is because the people that are around here, especially one of the people, his name is Killer. He's a great guy. He's so funny. There's another couple of people. One of them is Sir Binks. He's pretty funny. The admin on here, which is online daily, probably 2 to 3 hours a day, on the game while he's working on newer updates and stuff like that. He's hilarious, and he's one of those guys that you can talk to without feeling like he's higher than you or feel like you're lower than them. He doesn't give you that feeling. All the mods, as you can see, if I scroll down, yeah, here they are. So the moderator has been talking. Disturbed, I just met him today. He seems like an awesome guy. But this is Area 51 Rebuilt. Like I said, guys, come on here, tell me that you registered through my name, and if I do in fact find that you did, I will start giving you free gear, free of charge. You don't have to pay for it, just so you can start getting more and more painite, and start getting more gold, stuff like that. Also, I will start putting people's names in my YouTube videos. It doesn't seem like much right now. I got one video up to 1,000 views in about 4 days. This one I'm trying to get to 10,000 views. We'll see what happens. And like I said, guys, just come check it out, have fun, and game on.